For our trip, we will enter a wonderful story where we will know the power of our desires and how important we are to the universe. Lucas was an intelligent, kind, and dedicated Cyclops to take care of the forest. He lived in Bastille, an impressive place away from the city. Lucas was a large being. However, the rocks that guarded the forest were so high that the Cyclops looked small before them, allowing him to live calmly and without any danger. Every night before sleeping, Lucas looked at the sky, detailed the stars, and enjoyed the beautiful view that nature gave him. But in his heart, he felt that his life should be much more than taking care of the forest. So when looking at the shooting stars, he asked them over and over to grant him the opportunity to know the whole universe. One morning, while Lucas was playing with the pine trees, a loud sound made him immobile. The Cyclops, with great care, turned his whole body to the other side of the forest in search of those who had scared him. And when he noticed the smoke on the ground, he walked quickly towards it. On the ground, there was a small hole. Lucas got on his knees, trying to see that he had fallen there, and to his surprise, a strong blow bounced off his eye, sending the Cyclops straight to the ground. A small being came out of the hole, grumbling loudly. But when he saw Lucas complaining in front of him, he became silent. Wondering if he had been the culprit, he approached the Cyclops and regretfully placed his small hand on his face. A bright, golden light illuminated the entire place, easing the pain Lucas felt and allowing him to get up carefully. The quiet Cyclops asked who he was and how he got to that place. The stranger smiled, apologizing and calling him by name. While he spoke, he explained that it was a shooting star, and while flying, someone very close to that place had made a wish, drawing him to that person. Lucas, hearing it, opened his eyes completely, surprised. In disbelief, he sat down and began to remember what he had done the night before. In his mind, he only remembered what he had for lunch and how much fun he had with the mermaids at the waterfalls, until he remembered his sweet desire to know the universe. The star looked at him confused, asking him if that was really his wish. Lucas nodded, explaining that he wanted to discover the world because for him, the universe was wide and exciting. But the star shook his head, telling him clearly that he was also part of the universe, and that if he wanted to venture out into the world, he had to meet it first.